for joining me. This is another video that I've pre-recorded for you to view this week, as I'm out of town, and while I'm away, the video must play. So, basically what we're doing tonight is part 4 of Horizon Forbidden West, and it's actually being filmed right after part 3, but you won't see it until 2 days later, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. The important thing is you get to see content. So let's go ahead and right on in. And I'm already in the game, as you can see. Now, what I just finished doing is the recovery of the Stormbird Heart and the lens from this tower for the Twilight, what do we call it? Order of the Twilight, formerly Shadow Carja, who are waiting down below for their leader to return. And, spoiler alert, unfortunately he died. And we had nothing to do with it. So, we just need to let them know they need to move on.
Come on, don't make this difficult. Get out of the way.
No. There's Tolland with his thugs.
I'm a generous gent.
Yeah, sure.
So I'll give you one more chance to make it easy on yourselves and clear out.
We won't let you pass, Asaram. If you choose bloodshed, that's on your conscience.
Ain't it just like the Carja to make things harder than they have to be? Okay, boys. You heard her. Get your consciences ready.
Hold on now, Tolland.
You again? Listen, I'm all out of patience here. I clipped that Stormbird's wings. The salvage is mine. I don't care who gets in my way. Nora savages or Shadow Carja fleabags. I'm taking it.
Well, tough break.
Okay, so you clipped the Stormbird. But it's brought you nothing but trouble since. Refugees, squabbles, me. Might be hard to swallow, but it's time to cut your losses, don't you think?
Come on, boss. It's not worth it.
Okay. You win. Hey, I'm doing fine. I don't need that salvage anyhow. But these people need all the help they can get.
They got me.
Come on, boys. Back to Chain Scrape. I need a drink.
Aloy, again, we thank you.
You're welcome. Now take this heart. Use it to buy food, clothes, shelter for your people. Maybe even land to build a new home.
This is... Savahar must make these decisions.
No.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Lakasha. Savahar isn't coming back. He's gone. I know it's hard. But your people need a leader now. Go to Chainscrape. Talk to the Forge woman there, Petra. Give her the Stormbird heart. She'll look after you and your people until you can get back on your feet. Find your path.
I'll do my best, Aloy. What choice do I have?
Plenty of choices.
Here.
You can go anywhere.
Please
You can do
accept
anything.
this. It is modest, but I hope it helps in some small way. To Chainscrape, then.
Alright. Let's see. Skill points. Skill points. I think it's time to put something in Trapper. Nimble Corrector. Aha. Alright, need a workbench. After I loot this place.
I'll stash this away for later.
Clearly I didn't get another one just now. Another skill point. Just check, just to be sure. Nope, okay. Didn't think so, but, you know, gotta check these things out. I could have done this a lot faster. Could have just fast traveled at the campfire. But, to be honest, I don't have a good reason for why I didn't. Except, I just didn't do. Later in the game, I'll probably be doing fast travel all over the place, but, there are times I just don't feel like it.
What about a rope caster? Ropes don't explode.
How about a rope caster? But rope don't explode. I don't want whatever she was thinking about building. Exploding ropes. Terrifying idea, if you ask me.
Oh, brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Are you sure? No. Actually, I'll take these. Mainly because they're good for making stuff.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
Burn.
Yeah, you! What?
Weapon upgrades are good for you. Touch upgrades are even better.
So, he asked, did you mean this? Hey, I thought you'd left...
Yeah, I'll stick with what I get. You get actually quite a few outfits as rewards, and I think I'm good.
Shop just opened up, and I've got a backlog of orders.
Hmm. Go there.
So, wouldn't hold my breath.
We'll go get some of the supplies needed for upgrading our pouches. Some of the materials we need for the upgrades. That's what I meant to say. Not sure that that's what I actually said, but that's what I intended to say. Of course, I need squirrel. Like that one. Meat. I didn't meat. I need bones. Bones! Ooh. Ooh. It's one of those sunken caverns. Can't really do that right now. Spoiler alert, there is something that'll help me do it later. And need another J feather. Still need squirrel bones. Squirrel hide. That's gonna be something good. Come on. Came here for the squirrels. Pigeon. Not immediately necessary. And nothing good, but still. Squirrel. Excuse me. Ah, there we go. Alrighty. Aaron, snip up. Need another J feather for the light arrow quiver. And there are sadly no rabbits outside of the of Barren Light, as far as I know. I never saw any. Though that might just have been my own failing. Wait a second. It says way over there, but I'm sure we'll see more before we get there. Provided I actually, look. Arrow. That's a squirrel. Huh. Alright. I haven't forgotten that I can actually fire my bow from on some mounts. So it's good to relearn that lesson. Excuse me. Yeah, came out of nowhere. I kind of remember there being something special about this place. The little building here.
Acid.
But I may be wrong. Do I want to? I know. Kinda.
Spotted.
This is what you get for besting my mount. It wasn't doing anything to you. It was just sitting there. And of course, I accidentally took it down. That's okay. It's alright. It's gonna live. Alright. What spotted me? What's up? Congrats, you're dead now. There we go. Out of midair like I knew what I was doing.
I can't override that machine. But I could learn there's a cauldron here.
Yeah, that's a thing. But for the moment, I'm enjoying stabbing him in the back. Alright. What else is on our plate in terms of quests? Actual quests. Embassy. Let's go. Come on, buddy. As I mentioned in the last video, I intended to do about 5 videos, an hour a day, but I was lazy and ran out of time, kind of. So, even though I'm still, doing two-hour videos, I could really just have expanded it a little bit further and had 5 videos this week, but it would have been a little odd since I usually do longer videos. Oh, the hunting ground. So I feel that two-hour videos is better in the end.
There light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. Karjahun. That means the embassy service. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Maybe we're taking a look around too.
Hoping I see you around. The man built this town, you know.
By slaving the rest of them. You know who gets all the shards?
The number of ales you drink, I get you. Aloy!
I found more of your lenses.
Ah, wonderful. Here. At this rate, you'll get me all the lenses before this ankle's ready to spring.
Yeah. I could.
Not as gratifying as the delve itself.
There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few. Gentlemen?
That's our cue.
Yeah.
You taking the edge off?
Huh. Well, I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right?
Burn.
Yes, you're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been?
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim.
Ursa is his older sister that he even looked up to.
On his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
What do you know about the embassy?
Not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tenakth. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their
They're
way,
already quite talkative.
things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
No, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tenakth made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
Yep. The man speaks truths.
I better get going.
Oh yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world, that's That sounds like a lot for just one...
Errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying.
Can too.
I guess what I'm really trying to
Really
say
and truly.
is, if you ever
She should
need
have taken him on.
I know where
She
to
should have
find you.
used all of her
Hopefully
allies
sober next time.
right from the beginning.
Yeah, don't count.
Would have made things easier.
Be careful out there, Aloy.
I get it. She didn't want to risk any lives. Unnecessarily, of course.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of
Yep.
them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Loravik, sneaking off to meet with one.
If you get an echo, I apologize about that.
And then Loravik tried to kill me. I... fought back.
I actually have the sound on so I can hear it
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lara
when
to
it's
the
actually
Eclipse.
live.
And since Conover
And then I'm
is
hearing it
not killing
again
his fellow soldier,
when coming
those
through
are
the
sentencing to
recording
death.
software.
What makes
So
you so
sometimes
sure
the
Lara was working
microphone
with the
picks it up,
Eclipse?
sometimes it doesn't.
I was too far to hear.
There's about a second delay or
But
so.
I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
The meeting you witnessed.
Jumping to the point.
Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Totally get your hopes up. 'Cause I'm something of a boss here.
This must be the clearing where Conover says he saw the Eclipse. Bloodstains. It's a good place to start as any.
Oh, there. Missed the bloodstains. Somehow.
Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. Broken branches. Was someone up here?
Yep.
Faint tracks. Leading away from Barren Light. I should be able to follow them with my focus.
You think?
Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all.
He was a silly kid, but yeah, he wasn't lying.
Lost the trail. There's too many machines walking around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them. Be easy to follow the trail up ahead now.
Those poor burrowers. They thought I was a noob. Ah!
Blood. A lot of it. Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the blood trail with my focus. Looks like we're headed for that bridge. Someone set up a lookout down here. Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. Where did you go off to? Not a bad view of Barren Light. A smile it.
Yeah, it really isn't a bad view.
The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs.
Oh yeah, forgot about this place.
For someone to hide.
If we give up
Or you idiots, could surrender. I mean, the choice is yours.
We don't know Laravic's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him, or he's lost his nerve.
We'll just have to blast our way through the gates.
And then what? Rayad was our only link to Vezra, and now he's dead too.
We'll track Vezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right.
That's,
I have to stop them before they
I
hurt
kill you
anyone else.
all. Here. Now. Quietly.
The shadow will rise again. A new dawn is coming.
Avad will suffer.
I want my rock back.
Soon we will march on the east.
And all will fall.
Who's there? I am the shadow, and the darkness will come again.
Uh-huh.
Did you see that too? This better not be a false alarm. Here we go! Here! You'll suffer for that!
That takes care of that. I'm sure there's more of them outside. I better be careful.
Yeah. There are indeed more of them, but they're not terribly bright. Of course, I'm being cocky right now. I do remember dying a few times in this fight. We are the Eclipse, blah 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 blah. Shadow. Elite of the Shadow Carja. Yeah.
There are too many tracks out here! Over here!
That must have been a headshot.
Sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was their only link to them, he might have a focus. He could tell me where they are. I'm guessing that's Rayad. Blood trail must have been his. He bled out trying to get here. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Loyal Eclipse. If you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light. And bask in the gloam of future conquest. The new empire awaits.
I'm sure the Tenakth would have something about say about that.
Pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, out past Barren Light. Ryad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. I better take it back to Barren Light.
Gonna miss one day. It's gonna be very sad.
When we fought the Eclipse back in Meridian, I thought that'd be the end of it. Guess I was wrong.
Yep. You were. You know, I don't need to fight them. They don't have anything to offer me. Except additional experience. And while that's great, I don't need it. Squirrel and a boar, on the other hand. Even the pin and the crow, on the other hand, do have things to offer me. Ooh, that one had something good. There we are. Wishbone. That's going to be used for something along the lines of pouch upgrade. Up, that's something good too. Even the humble squirrel, well, that humble squirrel has something. There you are. Sometimes it's very hard to see where your kills actually fell. But fortunately, their bodies are nice and white and easy to find when you use the focus.
Did anyone ever tell you that you resemble the Savior?
What's your problem?
I'm not sure what it is. It's down there. Not gonna worry about it.
Working away as always. That one hurt.
There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few.
No one is allowed.
He's
past
always
this point.
with you.
Commander Nozar's orders.
Oi, Scrounger.
Apologies, Savior. I can't let you pass.
Chicken.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy! Did you find anything?
All the evidence you need.
Those fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar? He might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Son,
A lot of that
Shadow,
going
you're
on.
going out to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
Eyes up here, brother.
You threw up here at last because I need to talk to the Nip. I need to talk to the Dirk in charge.
Lighten up, Paif. You've got a thick wall of stone.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tenakth marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally,
Yeah,
the gates
Nozar's
are
a
open
jerk.
for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. Now we're open, once the Tenakth have left.
where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself.
How
Yeah,
are we to
whatever.
hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Better than you.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up.
Thank you.
Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence.
Blah, 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 blah.
You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Hello, Varl.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior!
I don't care if it's a devil between yourself. The gate is sealed until that horn blows.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded.
Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Aaron knows what's up.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
It's gonna go swimmingly, trust me.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save
Yeah, about
are
that.
your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Vashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
Desperate
So when you met
measures.
the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
I kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive.
Sounds familiar.
It is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of
PlayStation is
spirit
skipping a little bit, which is a little weird, but
practice.
Meh.
Marshals are Hekaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about
Notice
the
that
Tenakth.
half his body is tattooed, half is not. Thus,
I've heard
half
stories about what
Karja,
it was like before
half
his reign.
Tenakth.
3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekaro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do.
Alright, let's just go on.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential.
Listen to the man.
Chief Hekaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to you.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Yeah. Anybody else know something fishy? Actually, what I smell is betrayal.
Carja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Who else? Evil Zavala.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archer! Light!
Get to cover!
Ah! Archers! Keep them back!
Or that guy. Ooh.
Left flank! To the Carja! Run them down!
And we're just staying there, letting it all happen. If there's one moment in this game that pissed me off, it's probably this. Because we could have done something. Instead, we have a cutscene where we can't do anything.
Open the gate! Open the gate!
Bye-bye, that guy.
Carja! Stand your ground! Fire on will! I don't have a shot!
What
happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
And I'll admit, I died a few times during this battle. I don't know how well I'll do this time.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
Time to fight. You won't get me that easily. Here's ammo.
Friendly down!
Vengeance for Russia!
Got the weak point. Machine down. Get the lighter.
He's injured. I'm on this one. To the fight.
Firing. Finish that rider. Man down.
I'll get you.
Another one falls.
Target. Now they're scared.
They're injured.
They shouldn't have.
They
gotten
should
your
have
way.
trained more.
Ammo for you.
Cut them all down!
Alright, that went better than expected. So far.
It's you and me now, Bo.
We survived worse. Now you can take the. We're under attack.
Die, Outlander!
Take this ammo. Yeah! Shock attack burning. Let's take down this machine. They can't take off.
Alright, I know what happens in this fight, and I'm getting a reading.
Pain subsiding.
If I don't do my scavenging, and pretty much now, I never get a chance. Oops, missed.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Bro, Sith was out.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through a shield if I damage it enough.
You should pick fight.
Give it up!
And I fought against enough shielded opponents later in the game that I'm quite familiar with the combat mechanism here.
You're not stopping me!
When I eventually try.
There. That shield's not gonna save you.
Feel it though.
Give it up. You're not stopping me! Still in this turret.
Yep, over there.
I've got to break that shield!
Alright. Now to actually start fighting him. So I don't know why I couldn't.
Gotta get through that shield. Break his guard. Now I need more. That shield's not gonna save you. Shield regenerated. Gotta take down that shield. Gotta break through his block. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. Oh. Give it up.
Ah. He cheated. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
Never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. Oh.
Did you hear your friend calling?
I can break through a shield if I damage it enough. I've got to break that shield! I'll need this. That shield's not gonna save you!
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Give it up!
When you're dead.
You're not stopping me! I've got to break that shield! Here, now's my chance! That shield's not gonna save you!
Do-do-do. Where do you go?
Give it up!
Crafting on the go. Love it.
I've got to break that shield! Shield's gone! He's vulnerable!
There we go.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your
Yada yada yada.
Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Autobots, transform and move out.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you?
You know I am.
Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
They're doing as I wish I could have. You know, normally. Not in the middle of combat. But, oh well.
Don't think it can take a hit, but I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Vishav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you.
No
This is only the
kidding.
threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Karja response.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
Time to go.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return.
Did I wish to return? I mean, when I wish
And
to
don't worry
return.
about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I always do. So yeah, I get to do some scavenging, but really not much. Yeah, I'm very well acquainted with the lighting.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?
Truth.
The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Because he's sneaky. And stinky. We got about 20 minutes left here. I'm going to try to maximize that. Take one more look around. Ooh, missed that. There we go. Again, like I knew what I was doing. Kinda did, but yeah. There's some more stuff over there, but for the time being, I'm just gonna let it go. I'll undoubtedly be coming back here and everywhere else in the eastern part of this game repeatedly.
It worked! Well, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now.
Rappelling is for cowards.
It's taking over land out here, too. This must be the salvagers I met in Baronite. Something's going on.
bags of scrap. You really think you can do that?
Karoof, come on! You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
Yep.
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Oh, nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation.
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd like to see it.
Curious to take a look at it.
Incidentally, I still don't have this fabulous armor, and I've completed the game.
My most talented salvagers to find what they need to make
Now, there's still a lot of extra content I haven't done. I haven't finished all of the salvager stuff, but
just like you.
Lucky me.
a lot of hours for
Excuse
nothing
me,
so
I
far.
have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast.
Fast
So
isn't a
maybe
thing.
you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
And there are other things he wants.
Hey, boy. You managed to get those parts I asked for?
I'm working on it.
Yeah. Alright. Hello? There we go.
I should get going.
Good luck. Make this armor work. I know I can.
And so do the others. Right now, I think I'm more interested in the bristlebacks. And probably those guys. Okay, maybe not those guys right now. Won't be able to get them in the time for the stream. But, hey, I'll get them.
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
That would spoil the surprise.
Take this to a dyer later.
Alright, that's the rebel camp. I'm not really interested in that. Or am I? Guess I kind of have to be.
Some kind of outpost. With pens. That might be where Regala's keeping her machines. I need to find a way to get in there. I can scan the area to see what I'm up against. And tag any rebels or machines in my focus to keep track of them. Could use shock ammo against that machine.
Nope. Came up a little short.
Okay, I'm in. I have to clear out this place before I can look around.
I need to check something.
All right. What was that?
She's here! Regala will lead the
Will I though?
It's gonna take more.
In the face.
Pens, not that many machines. Where'd they all go? Better check in that cave.
That's not how I wanted that to go. Not in the least. But, it worked.
I'll have use for these soon enough.
I was planning this big tactical thing. Be very stealthy. and just sneak around and no one would ever know I was there. But, yeah, it didn't work out like that. Loot is all that really matters. So, you know, I'm doing the looting while I can. Wait. Wait, what? Oh, leaning trunk. Which I could have used to breach the compound. But I found a better way.
It looks like those ropes are holding up the bridge. I could make it drop if I shoot the weak points. Drawbridge.
Or, you know, I could have used the controls.
There's one half of the bridge. How to drop the other side.
I already dropped the other side. Jeez. Stuff, things, etc. My first duty is to, you know, loot. Because that makes me more powerful. And more powerful makes me more capable.
Bristleback. It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. What if Ulvin's explosives created the sinkhole? I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know.
Yeah, we'll do that shortly. But the looting has not concluded.
Nice. positive green shine.
You know, I just remembered, once I actually hit bottom over here, that there was literally nothing to do down here. I mean, I could blow those up, but it doesn't really make any difference. Yeah, see? Ah. Slight thing to do down here. Get this chest. But that really is it. One last look. And for the most part, we are good to go. Yeah, see, I could have snuck in there, made that a whole lot easier. But, meh. There's a campfire around somewhere, too. Alright, great. Days. If I can find that campfire. I will take a shortcut back. Alright, maybe there isn't a campfire. We have to get back there. Now, fast travel to turn this particular quest in. And we will call it another day. There it is. All the way back over here. Yes. That's the main reason that you want to get as many campfires as possible. You can fast travel for free from any campfire to any or to some towns. And so that's my number one piece of advice playing this game. Enjoy and embrace the campfire. Everything else is manageable one way or another. But campfires are important utilities because they will take a lot of the trouble out of the game. A lot of the boring travel. Not that the game is boring in any real aspect, but do you really want to run across the land for like 20 minutes bolting as quickly as possible? Or do you want to get there, turn in the quest, do the next thing? So excuse me. I think we have an upgrade or two waiting. Pouch upgrades. All right. Upgraded every pouch type. Nice. I got a lot more upgrades to do. A lot. Wait, hang on. That's already upgraded. Those are already upgraded. Create job. Because yes, we are upgrading everything. And we're doing this as early as possible.
Can't exactly walk them out now, can you?
Keep passing that.
Good to see you again, Savior. So, you've returned from the west. Any luck?
The Bristlebacks were being penned by Tenakth rebels on the other side of the mountains. Ulvin's explosives opened up a sinkhole, dropping them into the tunnels.
Which they followed to the mine and out into the Daunt.
Right. Aside from the rebels, if anyone is to blame for the Bristlebacks, it's Ulvin.
Radiant beams of the sun. And all this time, he was pointing the finger at us.
Yep. That's his style.
Ulvin here. Petra, too.
summoned like a blasted ale winch. You best be meaning to put pen to parchment. What? Why's she here?
I live here too, lugnut. So what's this about?
Thanks to the Savior, the Sun has shown the truth on the Bristleback incursion. Tanakh rebels were keeping pens of machines on the other side of the mountains. A sinkhole swallowed them, releasing them into the underground tunnels that led east and out into the Daunt.
So it was an accident. But let us not forget that it was the Karja.
I'm not done. The sinkhole only formed due to your unauthorized blasting in the southern mine, Ulvund. You are responsible for the machine rampage, the workers we lost, the destruction the Bristlebacks caused. All of it.
My dear
All of
has your
it.
precious son baked your senses? I would never give such an order without first consulting you.
Evidence says otherwise. Aloy found the shipping manifest in the mine. You skirted the laws of the Sundom, Ulvund. All for a few extra shards.
And you almost drowned your other miners. And sent that oversized tool over there to intimidate a bunch of refugees.
I demand an official investigation. I won't be the victim of some Karja scheme.
Certainly. We'll conduct a thorough inquest into everything. The Bristlebacks, the mine, the refugees. Every business deal you ever put your name to.
Well, that's not necessary, is it?
Is it so?
What if I just return to the claim?
Oh, well, that would save the crown the cost.
Of course. I'll be on my way as soon as I wrap up some previous commitments, tie up some loose ends. After all, the welfare of Chainscrape's people in a transition like
Nope,
this...
you're leaving right now. Chainscrape will be just fine.
You think she can run this scorched-out forge dump? Ha! Knock yourself.
Better than you.
Get out!
Oh, don't want you, don't need
But
Get off me!
Mud looks good on you, Ulvund.
As the sun burns away shadow. Thank you for that, Aloy.
Oh, he had it coming.
Here, please accept this token of gratitude. You've done the Sundom and my sanity a great service. And I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Indeed.
Yes, we do. Not the most pleasant boots to fill, but I'll wear them. All thanks to you, Flamehair.
All right, that's gonna do it for this one as well. I'm gonna save off stream, off camera here, and call it a day. I will be, like I said, on all this week, Labor Day week, 2022. But I will be back next week with more Horizon and more of The Sims. In the meantime, you take care. Have a great week. And keep your chin up. Take care. See you later.
The last to fall. I won't shed a tear for them to see. I won't have your name to call. 'Cause I will be last to fall.